So hi everyone, myself Vishnu, your AWS trainer. So in this session series, I'm going to cover all the as much as possible instances about AWS. And today's first topic, I will touch on AWS EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. It's basically a virtual server in the cloud. Let's see the full form first of all. See, if you see here, Elastic Compute Cloud. Initially, when the cloud was introduced, we always think about cloud as a storage place like Google Drive or some place where I can store files and videos and everything. Later on, cloud evolved. After that, cloud became a place where you can do computing also, meaning it started supporting processing. For example, you go to a website, you upload a image or a word, you ask it to convert it into PDF. It will convert and give it to you. Like we have I love PDF. You upload the PDF, you ask it to convert it into Word, it will convert that and give it to you. This conversion process is happening where? It is happening in the cloud, meaning the server managed by that company or website. So when I say elastic, elastic means whenever I want to increase the power of my machine, I can increase. If I want to decrease, I can decrease. Both is possible. Compute, meaning it is a CPU they are giving. It can think, process your data. It can convert your data and give it to you. They're giving elastic means I can increase and decrease the size or power of my CPU in the cloud. That's what the full form comes. Elastic Compute Cloud. Today we learn about one of the most important service in AWS that's called EC2. In simple term, EC2 is a virtual computer or server in the cloud. More easily if I tell, imagine your friend is having a MacBook laptop with him. You are taking remote control of his MacBook laptop on your computer. You are in Chennai, he is in Madurai or somewhere in Mexico, London. For you, his machine is cloud. But for him, it's a physical machine. See, cloud is not virtual. It is just that the hardware is very far away from you. You are enjoying the fruits or services using the remote connection. So instead you buying a physical computer or a server, AWS gives you a machine online that you can use anytime. So think like this. Instead of buying a laptop, you are renting a laptop from AWS so that you can start it anytime you want. You can stop it anytime you want. Pay only for the time you are using it. That is called EC2. Let me explain you the EC2 architecture step by step. See, first we have AWS Cloud Region. See, first everything starts with a region, guys. A region is a location where that physical machine is present, like Mumbai region, Singapore region, US region. You can choose where your server should be created. Next, we have VPC, Virtual Private Cloud. See, inside that region, we have something called VPC. Now, VPC is your private network in AWS. See, think of it like your home network, where only your devices are connected, not everyone's. So you want a private place to work, right? You cannot share with everyone. That's a private place which AWS is giving it to you inside the AWS cloud, inside the region. Now, inside VPC, we got Subnet. Subnet is a smaller part of your network. Example, one subnet is for public access and one subnet is for private servers. Then only I got my EC2 instance. Now, inside the subnet, okay, so I know I'm talking very inside. So inside the subnet, we launch our EC2 instance. This is your virtual machine, nothing but your server. Your server. Now you can install Windows or Linux or applications like Apache, Nginx, database, everything. Okay. Now, till now it's over, game over. So we got a region. Inside that, I got a VPC. Inside, I created subnet. Inside that, I have my EC2 machine safely and securely running. Now, what is security group? A firewall. See, like in our computer, we are having the security firewall, right? Which says what traffic can come in, what traffic can go out. Correct. Security group same acts like a firewall for cloud machine. Now, who can access your computer? I mean, the cloud computer, the server. Who can access your server? Which ports are allowed? Which ports are denied? All this control, you do it in the security group instance. For example, I want to allow secure shell, port number 22, where I will configure on EC2 instance. I want to allow port 80, which is a website port. I can configure an EC2. See, the beautiful part is security group lies outside your EC2 instance. So if you take one machine now, imagine this is your EC2 instance. Your security group is here in this place. Here is your EC2 instance. If your traffic is coming from the internet, first it has to be allowed by security group before even it touches EC2 instance. Now imagine you are stopping on traffic in security group means EC2 instance will have no idea that he has even stopped it. Unlike your computer, the traffic is coming in, my firewall is running on my CPU. So it's come to my computer and firewall stops it. Here, before even reaching my EC2, my firewall is stopping it or my security group is stopping it. Next concept is EBS volume. See, every computer needs a hardware, right? Sorry, hard disk, right? Where you can store files and all. That is what EBS, elastic block storage or store. See, EBS is your storage or hard disk, which means like in a computer, you have C drive and D drive. Even if a computer is faulty, you can remove your D drive. You can use it with another computer. Correct. Your data is safe. Same here. Even your security, even your EC2 instance has stopped or failed, data is safe inside EBS. It works exactly like your laptop hardware. Sorry, again, laptop hard disk. One more important point is that EBS is not sitting inside EC2. EBS is connected via a network. EBS is outside your EC2. Now, internet gateway, very, very important guy. Now, to connect your server to the internet, we need internet gateway. Now, without this, your EC2 cannot access from outside. Nobody can access. Okay. Clear? So far, it is good. This is the basic understanding of an EC2 instance. Let's talk about instance type. See, in the 2 slides, I tried to explain as much as possible information about EC2 instance. Okay. Next is the EC2 instance type. Now, these defines the power of your server. Like imagine you go to a computer shop, you ask him, hey sir, I want a computer to play a video game. I mean, to play a game. He will tell, okay, you buy a computer which has more GPU in it, more graphics card in it, more RAM. Now you go and tell him, hey, I want to use only for office. He will tell, okay, use 8 GB of RAM, i5, i7, something like that. It will work. So depending on your use case, you should buy a computer, right? Same way, depending on your use case, you should choose instance type. Example, I will choose small server for testing and I will use large server for heavy application. Now types we have general purpose, compute optimized and memory optimized. Next is your AMI. What is AMI? Yeah, Amazon Machine Image. Say, imagine you go to mobile shop, you buy an Android phone. The Android phone is not only coming with Android OS, right? Apart from that Android OS, they're also giving you pre-installed software. WhatsApp is there, Google Chrome is there, calling software is there, camera software is there. There are 10, 15 softwares they will install and give it to you. It's not only Android OS plus software they will be giving. Same way, in Amazon's world, AMI means it already has OS installed, some basic software also installed. So instead of installing everything from scratch, you can simply launch AMI, Amazon Machine Image. Next, key pair. Now think like this. You went to your computer shop, you bought a computer, physical computer, you bought it. After buying the computer, you will log in and you will put admin account and username password, right? But here, your computer you are launching online in cloud, which means while launching itself, we have to enter the password for security purpose. So that's why we use a key pair. This is used to log in securely, and it has public key and private key. So you use the private key to connect your server. Simple. Okay, clear? Now what is, okay, clear this one? So the what is instance type understood, AMI understood, key pair understood. Now let's talk about the key concepts. What is EC2? EC2 is a resizable virtual server in AWS. Auto scaling. See, if traffic increases, you need more servers. If traffic decreases, you want to remove some servers. Now this will save a lot of cost and it will handle load automatically. For example, today you have 1,000 users on your website. You're okay to have one EC2 instance. Tomorrow you have 10,000 users. You want 9 more EC2 instances, right? And you cannot simply create manually. Auto scaling will take care automatically. So next is your elastic IP. See, whenever you launch an EC2 instance, there will be a public IP given to you. But the problem is this public IP, which is they're giving you with the EC2 instance, it will keep on changing when you are stopping and again starting your EC2 instance and all. It is not a permanent IP. Now, even if your server stops and starts, you want to keep same public IP address, use elastic IP. You have to pay money for that. Next, load balancer distributes traffic across multiple instances. See, a load balancer will distribute traffic, guys. Instead of sending all users to one server, it spreads the traffic across multiple servers so that everybody can work lightly. Security. See, security groups protect your EC2 instance so that only allowed traffic can come in, not everyone. Only allowed can come in. Okay. Clear? These concepts are very, very important. Next is your EC2 purchase option. See, we have multiple purchase option, guys. One is on demand, means whenever you want it, you create EC2 instance, you pay per use, no commitment at all. Reserved means this is cheaper because you are booking to 1 or 3 years, you can book your EC2 instance. So that will be very cheaper. It's like booking a hotel for 1 year. Obviously, they'll charge less money, right? Same like this. Smart instance means it's even cheaper because this will be given to you based on bidding only. So whenever there's an unused machine in EC2 instance or in AWS cloud, they will create a bid and you can easily get a very cheap EC2 instance costing and all. But the problem is they will take it back whenever they want it. Means AWS can stop it anytime. Dedicated means the full server is only for you. So it's expensive. You use it, you don't use it, I don't care, but AWS will charge you. Okay. Understood the first slide? So to summarize, EC2 is a virtual server and it runs inside VPC and subnet. Security group, why do we use it? To protect our EC2 instance. and your EBS volume is a hard disk inside your, not inside EC2 instance, which works with EC2 instance. Internet gateway is needed whenever you want to connect to the internet. Now, and we use AMI to launch my EC2 instance, keeper to log in my instance, auto scaling, load balancer, they are used for better performance. Okay. This is the first slide of your EC2 instance. Second slide, watch out my next video in the series or playlist. With this, I want to ask you guys one question. 3 main questions I ask you, okay? You guys can give the answers in the comment section of YouTube. What is EC2 in simple word? Simple word, tell me. No complicated jargons and all. In comment section, first question, what is EC2 instance? Answer it. Second question, what is the use of security group? And security group lives inside or outside your EC2 instance? Second question. Third question, why do we use auto scaling? Third question. Great. Thanks a lot for watching my video, guys. If you like it, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I take class in Tamil also. Tamil class na, English edupen. So in the YouTube ka pandradala Tamil la poitu irukku. If you want, please make sure to check out my second video on second part of the EC2 instance in the playlist. Thank you all.